Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is Starpoint Gemini Warlords. And with their current update, the Conquest update, and it being so huge and there'd be so many things to do with it, I thought we'd start a game from the beginning and we would go from there. I'll show you guys some strategies, some things to get yourself set up so you can rule the universe. So that, and they've got some cool things as we're going, I'll explain. So it'll be a somewhat of a guide slash playthrough as we go through and we work stuff. Now there will be things when we get to points that are like farming where we'll skip ahead. I'll say, all right guys, we need to go do this, or before I do major purchases, things of this nature, all kinds of stuff. So new game. Alrighty folks, so we have 3 different options for a brand new game. So if you haven't picked the game up, don't worry, there's plenty of things to get you set up now. My first suggestion would be check the playlist settings and you'll see playlist to pop up Starpoint Gemini 2. Watch the beginner's guide, the first one, where I go over all the controls in the previous game, and that'll help you so that you understand what's going on. Because, you know, there's a lot going on at once. So you want to keep that in mind. So we've got our early access, and this will have the tutorial. So everybody that's brand new, that's never played it before, or let's say you haven't played Warlord or Starpoint Gemini 2 in, you know, 3 to 6 months or something, you know, it's a lot of controls to remember. I'd say start the very first one, and you'll do the tutorial. You'll get to use a cool ship. It's not too bad. Now this one will start you, I think it's you start with the gunship and that's it. And then we have the early access free roam plus, which starts you with a ship, a decent ship, a frigate, some money and some levels. So we're going to start with that and we're going to go from there. Boom, here we go. So you can be a female or a male. We have all, oh, what's this? Why, yes, I think that'll work. We'll worry about that later, but Vanguard, still, that's not the very beginning. So one thing I did want to bring up, and one of the reasons I am doing this little guided playthrough, is the modding scene. Starpoint Gemini 2 had a huge modding scene, and they had a crap ton of modders on it doing all kinds of really cool things. They're doing the same thing for Starpoint Gemini Warlords. So if you're a modder, please check it out. This doesn't affect the game in any way, shape, or form. Now the next thing you get is you get to choose what ship you want to. Now they're all frigates, so you can decide whatever you'd like to do. The Loki Mark II. You know what? I have always been a fan of Greek mythology, so we'll go with that one. And here we are. All right, so first things first, we pull out and hit that V key so we can do our turret view, which is what I always like to do. Ooh, I don't know what the hell that was. I'm not even close enough to hit anything yet. You can see our brand new station, and we are just an itty bitty little ship. But let's dock and we'll go over a few things. Nice. Oh, that looks so pretty. So, we're going to the dry dock to see what we start with. So, we've got a little bit of credits. And currently, the fastest way I know of to make money is to do certain kinds of missions. But we've got systems. Okay, so we'll start here. We'll go down. Now this is the preferred weapon I like starting with. You can see it costs almost the whole amount that we have. So what we're going to do is we'll take one of those. And we'll stop right there and we'll go to the loadout because I'm sure we've already got something in here. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll replace it. There we go. And then we'll go to the enhancements, and let's see, the enhancement I always like to roll with is a Syntha, because you've got battery recharge rate, weapon rate, and then you get 2 different types of crit. I would say once you got that good weapon, we'll be okay. The first part, what we're going to be doing, isn't going to take a lot of combat anyways, but the things we do want to make sure that we do have, and ooh, look at that, we have a cloak, is propulsion. Yep, that looks like about it. So we'll put our money there. And then let's take a look at construction. So you can see we've got 60, 40, 20, we got squat diddly. And to build just the first module is going to cost a lot of time. So what we want to do is when we're building the modules and we want to work towards, right, because our end game is getting this thing completely filled out, is, and from what I've seen, is the materials. This is the one that we're always going to be running out of, then gas, then ore. So we need to make sure we focus on getting these guys, all of these guys, running in the station as fast as possible. So as it stands, we can't do a lot there. Fleet-wise, we can't do anything really either. And we can't start putting a whole bunch of upgraded ships in until we get enough to build the R&D section on our station. So what does that leave? Well, we can go to the trader. We got nothing. Back into dry dock. Of course, you can customize your ship. And being a Conan fan, we'll do something along these lines here. Whoops. Nope, undo that. There we go. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? There we go. Do that. And then what do we call the ship? How about Rev 1? And as you saw, you can do a whole bunch of things, whole bunch of decorations, and I know that they're working on that as well. Now, equipment-wise, so D-drives, we're definitely going to want to buy those every chance we get because it will speed up us going back and forth and getting things. Next, when it comes to nano drones that are going to help your ship if it gets injured, I would say stick with the repair nanobots. 80% over 30 seconds. Those are definitely a solid buy. And because we are so currently underpowered, I'd say get the damage amplifier. And we'll buy those. And we are pretty much out of money. Until we do this, we go into equipment. Okay, so these we're not going to use. Those I don't care for. We'll put the good ones. Let's see. Put that there. T drives go there. And those are our oh shit button. Also, if anything, you know, we're getting lit up because we took something too strong. You can, you know, hit your T drive button and boom, get right out of there. And I think that's all we're really gonna need. Well, no, we need our nanos. And we'll put them there. So now we've got our skills and perks. And as you can see, unlocks at level 10. So shotgun's probably the one we're going to use the most if we wind up getting in combat. Next rank costs 2. Ouch. Okay. Go to perks. And ships. So we are flying a frigate. So I say we activate a frigate. Then I'd say go to your weapons and whatever your poison is that you like, be it beams, railguns, or plasma cannons. And let's see, we got 2 left. So we want to try to get as much money as possible. Field logistics is a good one because we do want to have our stuff get built quickly. Tax collector. Entrepreneur. Alright, resource income granted by your HQ is increased. That one right there we definitely want. And personal. There we go. Let's do that one because we're going to be running the job board to get enough money to get places. Okay, so there we go. Skills and perks are done. So let's see. I think we are currently set up pretty well. Darth Badass. And currently we should be. Yeah, see, everybody hates us, right? We've got the guys that hate us. And we've got our neutral people. That is us. We'll be yellow on the main map. That would be the jobs board. So, I'll go over quickly what each of these are. So, salvage, you go out and you salvage ships. Prospectors, you go mining. You escort, convoy escort, you go and you, of course, escort convoys. You defend an installation. Maintenance, you just go out and repair something. Search and destroy, of course, goes hunt them down, kill somebody, and salvage. So since there aren't any delivery missions, usually the quickest and the easiest are the maintenance. It's always good to look over here at distance. So this is how far we're going to have to travel. Salvage is another one that we could do, but this one, you see how much further away that is? And these do constantly shift out and update, so there'll be more. So by the time we get done doing the maintenance, it should be there should be other stuff here. So we'll do that.
Carry on, Captain. May we see each other soon.
And when coming up on something like this, you want to get nice and close, then hit your N button, which will stop you immediately. And we are nice and close, so you hit your middle button again. Okay, so let's...
Affirmative. Repairing target.
And as you can see, it's different from Starpoint Gemini 2. Now we're actually waiting here, which means we could be attacked at any time. Now if we'd picked up one of the little buffs that you have over here, you know, we got our T drive, our nanobots, and our damage amplifier. We could have gone and picked up some gas.
Our employers be notified. The credits have been transferred.
Thank you. There's our shotgun, shockwave, gravity pole, ram. So there we go. So now we're going to just head back to the station, and we're going to keep doing this until we can get us a bigger and badder ship. But first, let's look at the map. Now, first things we're going to also want to do is we've got our civilian fleet to take care of, so we want to get those guys going ASAP because they're going to be doing various supply runs for us. So any of those we can do, we want to do. And then the next thing we want to do is we need to get all of these working. And of course that's going to take a little bit. So the next thing I'd suggest is we go hit here, get some more of our buffs, and then maybe we'll go out and hit the artifact here. But actually what we're going to do is we'll end the first episode right there. So of course all you do is left click and then right click.
Realigning course. Initiating sublight.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, so in the next episode we'll go out and we'll get that artifact. That I give you a nice close-up of our little ship we've got going here. And we'll try some different missions out. We'll see about getting a little combat in. Hopefully this first one gave you guys an idea how to get yourself set up. Just the very basics of basics for the current Conquest update. And like I said, we're going to do farming and other such things. Get things rolling real good. See what we can do to get our station up and running. So in the next episode you definitely want to tune in. We're going to have a lot of fun things to do. We're going to be go, 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 go. So please like, favorite, and subscribe. Let the devs know that you guys are totally behind their game and supporting it. Man, this ship looks so cool. And as always, I'm the Rev. Keep your heads down. I can't shoot in here. Your guns up. And I'll see you again real damn soon.